When the fullness of time came, God sent His Son through a woman that we might receive the adoption of sons. Galatians 4, verse 4 to 5. These are the beginning words of the considered document on Lumen Gentium, on the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of God, in the mystery of Christ and the Church. Hi everyone, this is Brother John Paul Bernal, CMF. One of the major issues of the Second Vatican Council was that the Council Fathers were divided whether to include Mary on the document or to separate it to another one. This movement emerged because prior to the Second Vatican Council, there were two major trends that were very different in their approach on the theological study of Mary or Mariology. Today, let's talk about these movements that collided before the Second Vatican Council. There are two approaches to Mariology: Christological or Christotypical approach and ecclesiological or ecclesiotypical approach. The Christological approach is a type of Mariology that deals with the relationship of Mary with Christ. These answers what are the existing elements between their relationship. This involves the unique qualities of Mary that cannot be seen in others. For instance, Mary could say that she is the Mother of God. She is the Queen of heaven and earth. She is immaculately conceived, and she is a sharer of the salvation and mission of Jesus. Ecclesiological or ecclesiotypical approach is a type of Mariology that dwells with the relationship of Mary with the Church, which is why it's called ecclesiological. In the considered document Lumen Gentium number 65, it states that her maternity and virginity is an exemplar of the Christian life, that she is the perfect example of what the Church is called to be. Her maternity quality, giving flesh to God, is something we have to look at. Her virginity, through keeping her fidelity to God and her keeping intact of her faith. Her maternity and virginity speaks of what must be the response of the Church to the will of God. The Council Fathers eventually made a compromise, which is why both elements can be seen in the Lumen Gentium document. Now the question is, what does this mean to us today? It is always important to look at Mary first and foremost in her relationship with Christ, because it is there that we can see her importance to the Church. But let us remember that Mary is not only a model for the Church, but also for the people, for us. The invitation for us then is on imitating her fiat to the will of God, imitating her yes to the Lord. It is also by following Mary that the Church, which is us, enables Christ to be born and made flesh in the hearts and minds of others. This is Brother John Paul Bernal, CMF, and see you in the next one. This is the final. There are two approaches to. I think my fingers. There are two. There are two.